Yo, Ghinods here, back with another video, and we gotta get this one over quick. I have practice in 20 minutes. It's conditioning though, so it doesn't really matter. I should probably do conditioning, but like conditioning, do I really want to do that? I kind of gotta do it. Like I did the first bit, like, do I really need to do it? Like, come on, man. But like, anyways, what I want to talk about today is how hard it is to record, bro. I can't record. It's so difficult. My brothers are so loud. Half the time when I'm recording, they'll just barge in. And when they're quiet, when they're like when they're like my dad walks in and he's like, "Oh, I'm going to the store. You want anything?" I'm like, "Oh, yeah, dad, thank you. I appreciate it." But like not right now. Come on, dad. And like, jeez, like I mean, get it. I love my family, of course. Like, of course. Like, but and it's probably a bad thing to complain about. It's probably not good. It's probably not a good image to complain about my family. But like, don't get me wrong, I love my family. But come on, why is it gotta be that hard to record? Anyways, um, school's been good, I guess. Oh yeah, school's been good. I mean, I mean, first few days were fine, right? Like, of course, it's the first few days of school. They're going to be easy, right? But it's getting harder. Of course, it's school. It gets harder after the first few days. But yeah, we have a few projects that I need to do. I mean, not right now. I finished them, but like projects, I right now I'm able to finish them during class and stuff like that. And in marketing, our marketing teacher gives us a lot of flexibility, which is nice. But yeah, as for socials, it's all right. I like socials. It's probably one of my favorite subjects. I know, nerd like. Yo, come on, man. Okay. Anyways, socials. It's like kind of I get like, oh, I like socials. Like, yeah, that would be kind of nerd like, but like I love socials. It's just so interesting. I love like history and like social topics like that. Like I I guess politics, but not really politics. I'm past that age. But uh yeah, it's just socials is fun. I don't really like science, but I don't have that for my first semester, or math, but I also don't have that. But I am in the French immersion program, so I do have French, which is boring. Socials is in French and gym's next semester, but I have socials in French this semester. And we have a class called communications for French, which is like oral French. It's just French, but a second course, but it's oral. So like speaking in French and stuff like that. That's what the class focuses on. So yeah. Other than that, we got 80-minute lunch because all of our blocks. And for our lunch, it's one block. There's 5 blocks in a day. So our off block or lunch block, uh, it's 80 minutes, which is really nice. It's pretty fun because we can play like soccer at the field. But if no one has a ball, it gets really boring. Because first semester we're not allowed off the school campus, but we are second semester. But because it's first semester, it's kind of boring when there's no ball and you can't kick around. But we can just we're allowed to go to the field, literally just there. It's part of the school, but it's like a 2 minute walk away from the school. Not even like 30 seconds. Triple kill there, wow. But yeah, that's me. I mean, I love school. It's fun. Love school only because like socially. I hate doing work, but like socially, like talking with friends, it's great. I have great friends. Yeah, I talk to some people. I talk to people a lot. I like talking. Might be a bad thing. I usually get called out for talking a lot in class sometimes, or I used to at least. Yo, but yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like school can be hard in the future, but it gets better. You just gotta practice. You gotta try hard. One thing I had as a problem before, like a while, like for my first years of school and like middle years of school, like in middle school especially, I just didn't. I thought I was trying, but in reality I wasn't. You have to like actually try, and when you actually try, when I say actually try, you have to like actually put in work, but put in the effort. You can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna finish this project in like an hour, or like this project in 30 minutes. No, you actually have to put in effort. That's more than 30 minutes of your time, right? Because I was always like, oh, it's a waste of time if I do, oh, 30 minutes. Oh, that's so much time. Or, oh, an hour to do a project. That's so much time. It's so boring. But use that time in order to get a good project, in order to actually use more time. Because the amount of time they give you in class is a lot, but you can also add on to that time by using more time at home. I know homework, but like you can use that time at home to get better, better project, and in order to actually try. Instead, you gotta try hard. You actually gotta put in your brain, put in your brain power, put in your effort in order to do a good project. In order to do a good project. So my advice, if you are one person who was like I in middle school, you should actually put in your work and just not like game and talk with your friends and hang out. Instead of before you game, before you do everything, before sports, school should be your priority. I know it's like, oh, just talking about school, but it should always be your priority to have good school, have good grades, and a good education, and actually put in the work that they give you, the time they give you, and time at home that you can give yourself. It might even be just 15 minutes a day. All you need, put in homework. 15 minutes a day in one project, that's plenty. That adds so much to your project, and it shows that you actually care about your education and you're actually trying to your teachers, even if you just add 15 to 30 minutes of your time on a project that you're doing. Yeah. But it shows what essentially what I'm saying is if you put in your work, put in time, put in effort into your projects, just 15 minutes after school, you'll do much better. Trust me. Just doing like 15 minutes of added research, added project, maybe just changing up the project and like tweaking it and making it better. Just like adding like beauty, adding like decoration, and adding a bit more information. It goes a long way when you're making a project, even just 15 minutes a day, right? So I think that's my advice to you. Anyways, that's about it. See ya.